sir.
একটা সেকেন্ড স্যার করেন না।
Okay, so look here. Question number 4 also we did, right? In our last class. Do you remember what is the answer of question 4? Do you remember what was the answer of question number 4? Navid?
Stone is released from rest and falls a long distance in air. Which graph will show the variation of time? Sir, A.
In our last class we did it.
Yes.
It's acceleration time graph.
Yes, sir, I know.
So
This is sir
acceleration,
প্রথম chapter.
yeah, acceleration time graph we got for with air resistance, without air resistance, right?
Yes, sir.
It's also there in your note. So what is the answer of it? Check from your notes, you check, then tell me the answer. The condition is here given. The stone released from rest and falls a long distance in air, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's in air, that means with air resistance. So what should be the shape of the graph? Yeah, Navid, Hassan, Farhan, all of you forgot this. In last class we did it. Hassan? Yeah. Navid, where is Navid? Navid's microphone is not working.
Navid.
Navid's,
বিয়ে হয়ে যাবে।
yeah, Hassan.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you forgot this. Question number 4. What was the answer?
Sir, I remember you said A was wrong.
Yes. Then what should be the answer? You check your notes. It's written in your notes.
Yes, sir.
Check. The acceleration time graph is there. Velocity time graph is there. The displacement time graph is there. All together, one after another, for air resistance and without air resistance. Okay.
স্যার অ্যানসারটা হলো বি।
They are saying in air.
ও
In air.
দেখে নি। A stone is released from the rest and falls a long distance in air. Allah Akbar.
Okay, what will happen in air? Can you tell me?
Sir, C.
In air, it will be C.
Yes, sir.
In
It
air
will
means
reach
what?
terminal.
If the air resistance is working, then what will be happening to acceleration? Acceleration will be constant in air resistance.
Sir, it will increase, then it will be constant.
Acceleration. You are talking about acceleration, not
Acha, sorry.
velocity.
Yes. Yes, sir. Then D.
So you messed up, right?
Yes, sir.
It's now D. So always try to get it with your conscience. Don't lend your conscience to someone. Okay, you can give your book, or you can give some money, but your conscience you don't lend to anyone. Is it clear?
অবশ্যই স্যার।
Be alert.
Yes, sir.
Be
স্যারের
alert.
কাছে খুবই মানে হাইপোথেটিক্যাল সলিউশনস আছে।
Be alert. Be alert. So you have here velocity time graph, displacement time graph, and acceleration time graph, all comparison one after another. Check. That day we explained And now you think that with air resistance, we have the idea acceleration will decrease with time.
Okay.
And when the object is reaching the terminal velocity, acceleration is zero, right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Isn't it? So you are getting zero here in Bangladesh and Dhaka, not America,
Yes.
Canada. Why you are going to America, Canada? I don't know. You have all the pleasures in Bangladesh, Dhaka, right?
না স্যার বাংলাদেশ ঢাকায় ভালো লাগে না
Yeah.
আমেরিকায় যাবো
So
হ্যাঁ
you
স্যার,
you choose
ফারহানের
now
সাথে আমিও
from
একমত।
you now choose from Bangladesh and Dhaka. So acceleration decreases. You are not getting in Bangladesh. It's in Dhaka,
অবশ্যই।
isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So in Dhaka you come, acceleration decreases, and it's coming to zero.
Okay. স্যার
With
লজিক্যালিও ঢাকায় আসলে অ্যাক্সেলারেশন কম,
hmm, hmm,
কারণ জ্যাম
হ্যাঁ
না।
স্যার,
hmm. So you understood it. Don't use it everywhere.
Okay.
Don't use it everywhere. So you write this note. I told you to take the printout. Did you?
ইয়েস স্যার।
Yes, sir.
Take the printout. So you write here.
Yes, sir.
Right here. With your resistance, acceleration will decrease, and at once it will be zero at terminal velocity. You write this note. Then you can remember why you are choosing Dhaka. Have you written?
At once it will be, acceleration will be zero.
At once acceleration will be zero at terminal velocity. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
ইয়েস
At
স্যার।
terminal velocity, we don't have any acceleration, right?
Yes.
Don't have any resultant force. Okay, now again, football, top of the building, Farhan's building.
Yes, sir. Sure. No problem.
Yeah, Farhan read 5.
Number 5. A
Yes.
football falls from the top of a tall building. Which graph best represents the way in which the distance x fallen varies with time t? Isi বুঝলাম না. Football falls from
Again read.
A football falls from the top of a tall building. Which graph best represents the way in which the distance x fallen varies with time?
So this graph is distance time graph, right? This is
Yes,
the
sir.
first
Yes,
thing.
sir.
Distance time graph, and you should have in your brain memory always the shape of the distance time graphs. Now distance time graphs shape you have the constant speed shape, then you have the constant acceleration shape, then you have stationary shape, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So you now check from the graph that which graph will be appropriate for this condition. The football falls from the top of the tall building. Tall building, they say tall building. Okay,
Yes, sir.
they say tall building. So if it is tall building, of course there will be some air resistance, right? Normally we have some air resistance, and football is not like tennis ball or small marble, right? So air resistance is working a lot on it, isn't it?
অবশ্যই sir. Yes, sir.
So if it is very tall building, so at one stage it will reach to terminal velocity, isn't it?
Yes.
Then what should be your answer? Yeah, Navid, hello Navid,
Yes, sir.
are you going to hibernation?
No,
Why
sir.
you are not responding? Yeah, so tell me what is your answer, Navid?
Yes, sir. I'm telling.
Yeah, I already gave you all the clues. Now you should choose. I told you it's reaching terminal velocity, right? And at the beginning, it's going with acceleration, right? Acceleration of free fall.
Sir,
So
A.
it's reaching its distance time graph.
Yes, sir.
It's not velocity time graph. Again, Navid, previously for acceleration time graph, you took velocity time graph. Now for distance time, you are taking velocity time graph. It's distance time graph. What will be the shape of constant velocity? What is the shape
Yes,
of
sir.
constant acceleration? Check your notes. If you forgot, then check your notes. Then tell me. And listen, if you think in class only, you will just open it and then you will answer. You will try. It's not the way. You should also study. You should reserve some time at home, 1 hour, half an hour, 2 hours to revise them. Right? You should
অবশ্যই স্যার।
revise them. You should make it your habit. Otherwise, this way your life will go. The expertise will not come. Okay, so what is the shape of acceleration? Displacement time graph, you forgot everything. At the beginning, the ball will follow with acceleration, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And at one stage, it will go with terminal velocity, I told. So terminal velocity is constant velocity, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So terminal velocity, constant velocity. What is the shape of constant velocity of distance time graph? Check your
স্যার
notes.
আপনার কথা না স্যার বাফারিং হয়ে আসতেছে।
Your note is not available beside you.
Where?
Your note is not available beside you. Topic 3 notes. So yes, Hasan. Hasan is not there. Then Farhan, Navid. Farhan,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Navid.
sir.
Yeah, you have this note, right? Have you written all the things we discussed?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ। Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
you also drew all these shape of graphs, right? This
Yes.
displacement time graph, didn't you write? What is constant velocity shape? This one. What is constant acceleration shape? This one, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then stationary, deceleration. This shape you should have in your brain always, isn't it? So
Yes,
your
sir.
constant velocity is this one, right? We said
Yes, sir.
if the air resistance is working at the end, it is constant velocity, right? This part.
Yes.
So this one, Navid, you said A. This one is stationary, right?
Yes.
So should we take this? This is if you are taking velocity time graph, then your answer will be A, right?
No, sir. It will be the other way. It's D.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that if it is velocity time graph, then your answer will be A, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So you don't mess up, with the distance time and velocity time graph, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this one is acceleration part, and here we are getting constant velocity part. This way you analyze, huh? Remember, revise, please. And the previous one I'm showing you again. You see, velocity time graph is here, and we were talking about this one, acceleration time graph. The last one. This one you also have, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
here we had this shape AT graph, right? Acceleration time graph. So remember this with air resistance, right? Question number
Yes, sir.
4 it was, right? D,
Yes.
with air resistance. So if you have some knowledge and if you already learned it, you understood it, so we expect you to do it, right? We
Yes, sir.
expect you that you can apply that. Okay,
Yes.
please be serious from now on, huh? All of
Inshallah, sir.
you, be serious, please. So I told you to try till 10. Uh, please use your this idea, huh?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
giving you again 6 to 10 again your homework, okay? You
Yes, sir.
try
6
now.
to 10 again or homework. Sure,
Yeah.
sir. তাহলে ক্লাস কি শেষ?
No, class is not over. We'll do little bit more. We will do some more questions from here. Some easy questions we'll do now.
Okay.
Yeah, can you
স্যার
read
আপনি
this
একটু আমাদের একটু
22?
একটা ট্রিট দেন।
Yeah, can you read question 22?
Sure, sir. A tennis ball is thrown horizontally in air from the top of a building, top of a tall building. The effect of air resistance is not negligible. What happens to the horizontal and to the vertical components of the ball's velocity? Horizon কোনটা
Yeah, in your projectile motion notes, you go now.
yes sir.
Projectile motion notes, you go, please. Go to projectile motion notes, please.
Sure sir, one second.
Yeah, there we mentioned some very important thing about horizontal component and vertical component, and there is special note when the horizontal component will be constant, when the vertical component will be varying. These things are mentioned over there. Okay,
Yes sir.
please check it.
তোমার তো
You see, the first condition we have, the tennis ball is thrown horizontally in air from the top of the building. So for projectile motion, we had two conditions. The first condition was thrown horizontally. See this condition. This condition, projectile motion when the object is thrown in a horizontal direction. So we will focus here, right? It's
Yes
about
sir.
this condition, this question. Yeah, Navid, think and get the answer, please. Hassan. Hello,
Sir,
Hassan. Please
I'm
take part.
listening.
Take part in discussion, please. Only listening is not enough. You share your ideas. Need your opinion, whatever you. If it is even wrong, also you say. You say something. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
yeah. Navid, take part. Object is thrown this way, right?
Yes, sir.
So we have this object always will go in this direction, or it will go downwards. Little after little time, it will go downwards, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So when it is going, that time we have one vertical component and we have one horizontal component of velocity, right? They are saying
Yes.
air resistance is not negligible. There is air resistance working.
Okay.
So what will happen? What happens to the horizontal and to the vertical components of the ball's velocity? So vertical component, if your object is falling like this, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Like after,
Constant, sir.
yeah. So if it is falling here, then we have for any point. If you think of this point, we have one horizontal component, we have one vertical component, right? Of
Yes, sir.
velocity, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So what will happen to the horizontal component of velocity and vertical component of velocity? Vertical component, due to gravity, the vertical component always increases, right?
Yes, sir.
We have the acceleration working downwards, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And horizontal component of velocity, uh, what will happen if it is reaching to ground, like at the last, uh, you see what happens to the horizontal component
Sir,
and vertical.
decreases to zero.
Yes, the at last the horizontal component will decreases to zero, and
Zero.
before touching the ground at last the vertical component will be maximum, right?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? So what should be the answer? What should be your answer?
So CD
D.
যে কোনো একটা হবে।
Sir, D.
D. D
ঢাকা।
decreases to zero the horizontal component, and vertical component of velocity will be increases to a maximum value, right? Because
Yes, sir.
before touching the ground, we know, you can remember also in O level also it did that before touching the ground, all the gravitational potential energy reaches to convert it to kinetic energy, right? And you know
Yes,
the
sir.
kinetic energy formula, that is half mv square. That means V will be maximum, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
So that time it happens because it's going vertically downwards, right? We are getting
Okay.
only the only the vertical component, but here the object is getting both horizontal and vertical component. That's why horizontal component will be zero and the vertical component will be maximum. Okay,
Yes, sir.
is it clear? Hasan,
Yes.
Hasan,
Yes, sir. D and sir. I understood, sir.
yeah, you understood. So this idea we will use in other questions also. Why I brought you here? This one is simple idea we are using, and this same idea we'll be using to do some numerical questions also. Okay, we have
Yes,
structured
sir.
questions also. So you try, huh? You try those 6 questions, please. I
Sure, sir.
I don't expect you to do everything correctly. I just expect you
Expect us to
trying.
try.
Try. You go through the notes 100 times. Okay. If you
Sure,
don't,
sir.
if you can't do, what is your work? Now you don't have so many subjects. Only you have maths, physics, and business, right, Asan? And Navid has only physics, chemistry, and maths. That's it. And Farhan, you have only physics and maths, right? Isn't it?
স্যার আরো কিছু আছে ইস্যু যদিও
Okay. So so you don't have like 7, 8 subjects like O level, right?
Yes, sir.
Only few subjects. So you concentrate here fully. Whole
One
day,
second.
whole
হ্যাঁ
day you preserve some
হ্যাঁ
time, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1.5 hour for your studying, right? If you don't study in your student life, when you will study? You have to study now, right? Hello, it's your first job, isn't it, Hassan?
Yes, sir.
It's your first work. Farhan, Navid, hello. So will you try them? These 5, 6 to 10,
Inshallah,
Inshallah,
sir.
sir.
inshallah. Okay, okay. Hassan, tomorrow morning, huh? Your test, 10 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
And
Inshallah.
Farhan, 5 o'clock. Farhan, your test 5 o'clock, right?
I'm with you. বলেন স্যার
Your test will be 5 o'clock tomorrow, okay?
I will assure you when I will give it. Tomorrow must.
Okay, inshallah. Okay, Allah
No less
Hafiz.
than tomorrow.
God bless you all.
Okay, sir.
Allah
Bless
Hafiz.
us all. I love it, sir. Be healthy,
Allah
wealthy, and
Hafiz.
wise.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Okay, sir.